I mean, Gleyber Torres, dude, what are you fucking doing?
That's just a mental error.
It's not even a mental, you could see the runner.
Yeah, I don't know. It's one thing where he's been like errors like physically, whatever. Like he just can't hit the ball anymore. That's unfortunate. But like when you're in a slump like Gleyber, you can't afford mental errors. You can't afford mental errors. You can't afford not hustling. Not saying that he has been hustling, but things like that where when you're not performing, you can't be making mistakes like that.
I mean, he hustled, dude. At the end, he hustled.
So no, I'm not saying he's not hustling. And Hubs, I was gonna say though, your point, did he not know how many outs there were?
I don't think he did. Dude, because if he thinks there's 2 outs, why would he look back? Like, why would he keep checking back there? Like, just pick up your coach at that point. Right?
I was stunned at like how quickly he was crossing home plate. Like my brain, the track of thoughts went from, oh, nice, it's dropping. Wade will score. And then it was like, will Gleyber score? And then Gleyber was across the plate. Like the fact that he was that fast running seemingly on contact. I mean, he did have a great view of it because he's on second base. He's probably the best.
But he looks like once. He looks once real quick. And then by the time he gets to third, then he's looking again. By the time he gets to third, hey, dude, if it's caught, you're out. Like the game's over.
Yeah. Well, first of all, first question is, hey, Orioles, you've won 44 games. Why are you doing the infield in when you're up 1 with like if that's a normal infield, it's caught easily. 2, I think that
they're trying to play spoiler, so they're trying to stop the runner from going.
But I don't think I still think you play like halfway. Like you don't have to play all the way in, like infield in World Series, like in the middle on the grass. Like I don't know. You thought that shortstop and second base could play halfway at least. That doesn't really matter, right. But. Like, I mean, he did see them in. He saw the infield in. I guess he had. But now that I'm thinking back, I don't think he knew how many outs there were.
I looked at it many times. I genuinely don't think he knew how many outs there were. And he's lost his what's the word? He's lost his benefit of the doubt because he's clearly mentally checked out here. So it's very, very possible that he didn't know how many outs there were while on the bases because it almost seems like he didn't know how many outs there were the half inning before because otherwise you see the runner. Why wouldn't you go to second if you thought there was just only 1 out? It's almost like he made a 2-out play in that bottom half of the 8th inning just to get the out and end the inning, which just wasn't the case.
A good base runner was still playing.
Right. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Listen, we got the good result out of it. But could you imagine if that's caught and that's the game based off of how bottom of the 8th thing went?
Yeah, I can't imagine.
I mean, he might and that goes. And now the next question is, and he pinch ran to start the inning for Luke Voit. I think Tyler Wade needs to be starting second baseman.
Yeah, I mean that stolen base is huge because the infield comes in, which is the whole reason the blue
changes the entire inning. That's stolen base.
His speed is, I mean, Gleyber Torres realistically might be the 3rd best option. Like Tyler Wade and Velasquez almost are better options than, but Tyler Wade is. But do you think he has more value in his late inning role so that you could put him on base automatically?
No. Do you know who has that role? So Wade, if you're comparing Wade and Velasquez, Wade is the better hitter. And he's shown
I was just saying in general.
Well, I'm saying Velasquez is that guy for me. Would be he should be the late inning pinch runner, and Wade should just be the starter right now.
Yeah.
And Gleyber, I don't know, man. I don't care. Like he's realistically just playing right now because of what he did in 2018 and 2019. He's had 2017, 2018.
No, 18, 19.
18, 19. Right. 18, 19. Based off of the last year and a half, he's not playing at starter level anywhere close to it. So he's basically just playing off of his name right now. Whereas September 15th, we need every fucking game we can get. You got to play the better player. And right now, that's Tyler Wade. Tyler Wade brings you speed. He brings you some defense, not Gold Glove defense, but better defense than Gleyber Torres. He'll at least tell you how many outs there were, and he'll probably make the right throw. And he's hitting the ball.
What I'm thinking maybe is the Yankees are thinking let's let him keep starting. I mean, Baltimore, like, remember when Gleyber just used to kill the Baltimore Orioles? Like, he would have like 8 home runs a series against the Baltimore Orioles. Like, try to have him, because I mean, the most ideal situation is that Gleyber Torres just somehow gets back on track. Maybe they're just thinking, against the Orioles, Indians, Rangers, see if he get back on track. And if at that point he's still 2020, 2021 Gleyber, then you do have to seriously make that decision for those final 9 Red Sox, Blue Jays, Rays games. Like, you might have to just settle.
They're not going to do that. They're not going to take Gleyber out for Wade.
If so let's say over his next 5, whatever it is, 5 or 7 games, like, he still isn't hitting. He's making mental errors. He's making actual errors. I don't know how you could start him in those biggest 9 games this season.
Let's also not forget, Gleyber was taken out of Tuesday's game for not hustling. So he's already on Boone's shit list. Like,
Right.
Boone took him out. There was some debate of why he took him out. Boone clarified that before Wednesday's game that, hey, like, yeah, he was taken out because of the lack of hustle play. And, we don't need that. And so he's mentally just completely checked out on both sides of the ball right now. He got really fucking lucky, in my opinion, on this base running play. I'm very happy it went the way it did, and the Yankees won this game. They had to win this game. But he's a liability everywhere, as far as I'm concerned. He's never been a good base runner, like, ever. That's just never been his calling card. Even when he was cooking, in 2019, 2018, still not a good base runner. So, I don't know. Tyler Wade needs to play more, and Clay Holmes needs to get more high leverage situations. Bottom line.